Hello everyone, welcome back to the Chit-Chat Programme Season 6. My name is Haritana and my partner name.
And my name is Jumno.
And we are over the moon to be here again as our program will have the special guest to have a chit-chat about this and about that. And now let's welcome her.
Huh? Where is this? Where am I?
This is Chit-Chat Programme.
Oh, Chit-Chat Programme in Stone International School, right?
Yes.
So, what did you invite me here for?
We invite you here to ask you some experience about your study in grade 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
So can you introduce yourself?
Oh, okay. Hi everyone, I'm Sivheng. I am a former student at Stone International School and I have recently finished Matlo 2024.
So we have some questions to ask you about your study in grade 12. So Regina, let's ask her.
Okay, so for the first question is about your result. How do you feel about your result?
My
Are you
result?
happy about your result?
Well, I got a B, so I'm pretty happy about it. But I do have some regrets. I feel like I could have done better.
Yes,
But-
but your English grade got A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's your feeling like before your exam, when you are in the exam and after that?
Okay, so before the exam, I think I was overreacting because at the beginning of the year, since the beginning of the year, I always think that but it's gonna be so hard, it's gonna be so difficult. I'm gonna be in a school that I'm not familiar with people I don't even know, and I'm scared, as any person would, right? But when I'm actually there, I realized it was actually fun. My friends was there. I remember after in between period, we would go outside and then discuss which answer did you get? Oh, which formula did you use? Did you know this one? Did you know that one? It was so fun. But afterwards, it kind of hit me. What if I got this one wrong? Would I be able to forgive myself? What would my dad think? What would my mom think? But in the end, it all turned out okay. I got a B. My parent was happy. I was happy. Everything's great.
Yes. So, but when after you have just finished your exam,
Yeah.
what grade that you expect to get?
Oh, I knew. After I left that school, I knew that I was gonna get a B, because there was this app that let you calculate your score for Battle, and I put what I thought I got in that app, and then I got a B. So yeah, that's why I think I got a B.
But from the start, you think that you already got grade A, right? On the English subject?
Yeah,
Yes. Because you know your ability that you can get that grade.
yeah.
Yeah.
So can you share some experience about your difficulties in your exam? What do you mean or you need to face?
In all subjects.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can share it when you are in the exam room. What difficulties
Right.
that you make?
In the exam room, I guess what was really difficult to keep up with was the rule. The examiner, they have a lot of rules for you to follow. You have to write very, very formally, I guess would be the word I would use. You can't write messily, and when you make a mistake, you can't erase it with a lot of squiggly lines. You have to use only one line, and normally in your monthly exam, right, when let's say exercise number 1, you accidentally use the wrong formula and you want to start over, you would cross that one and then start over, right? But in the exam, you can't cross. So let's say exercise number 3, you do it, you finish it, you realize it was wrong, you have to do it again. Yeah. There was a lot more rules, you'll know when you get there.
So after exam result was released, you got grade A in English subject.
Yeah.
So can you share your experience that how long did you take to do your English exam?
The whole hour. I had 1 hour. I took the whole hour to complete. I spent most of the time on writing, overthinking what I'm gonna write. There was 4 parts, I think. The reading, the first one was reading, and then grammar, vocabulary, and writing. Reading took me about 10 minutes. After that, grammar, 5 minutes, and vocabulary, 5 minutes, and I spent the rest 30. Is it 30 minutes? No, 40 minutes on writing. So I was planning like what to say at the beginning, and then the middle, and then the end, and then I start to write. And I was being really careful not to make any mistake because that would damage the score too. Yeah.
Is it a piece of cake for you?
Yeah, I would say. But some of my friends also thought it was a piece of cake, and then when the result come out, they got a C. So
For the last question, I want to ask. So you have just finished your high school, and what's the job that you prefer to study in the university?
right now I'm studying, I'm preparing to take the UHS entrance exam, University of Health Science. My dream job would probably be a bioengineer, but I don't know yet. My biggest problem right now is the entrance exam. After I got in, I will worry next about what comes after.
So I have one more question. In your national high school exam, you got overall grade B.
Yeah.
So that was nice. That it is a good grade. And can you share some tips about your study from the beginning of the year to your exam? Like you prepared a schedule or something? Yes.
If you ask me about that, I think my biggest advice would to divide your schedule into 3 sections. First was for the first semester, and second is for the second semester, and then the third is between the second semester exam and the backup exam. So 3 months, 3 months, and 3 months. First, in the first semester, you don't really have to like look at other materials. Just focus on what your teacher is teaching. Study everything that they're teaching, keep up with the lesson, and second semester you start to look at other materials on Facebook, in group chats, and practice the previous years, and also keeping up with the stuff at school. And then after that, after some second semester exam, you want to test yourself. Can you finish it on time or not? So I would recommend, like for math, set yourself like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then see if you can complete the previous year exam. If you can, then that's good. If you can't, then you have time to perfect your speed, because the biggest problem in Batlok is speed. There's a lot for you to do, but very little time, so you're gonna have to perfect your speed if you want A. Yeah. The reason why I didn't get A was probably because of my speed in chemistry and in physics. I really wish I could have turned back time, but you have the chance, so do better.
Yes, thank you so much. So, as we both are the next generation, we would like Sivheng to give us some advice and recommendation about our study. So, can you give us some recommendation or some advice?
Yeah. To the next generation of grade 12, I advise you to not be lazy. Please love your book more than your phone. Okay? Do not do what I did. Also, prioritize your health. Many of my friends, at the day of the exam, they felt really sick. And as a result, they didn't do very well due to their mental health and physical health. So be careful what you eat, sleep well, and go to school every day, listen to your teacher. It's better to study little by little than cramming 1 month or 1 week before the exam. Yeah, that's it. I just want to say good luck to everyone who is taking the Bạn Đọc National Exam for 2025, and I wish you will achieve your goal. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Alright, now I have become the MC.
Yes.
You're the guest speaker now. I just want to ask you a few questions. I'm aware that you're a very promising student.
Yes.
So do you have any goal for Bạn Đọc?
Actually, I have some goal that I wrote it in my mind, but I still not achieve it yet. I have prepared some plan for studying. Like right now, I'm just still at grade 11, and I just study like normal student. But when I going to grade 12, I choose science. So I will focus on the one subject. But right now, I want to. I have planned to study like extra class to improve my subject that I have to exam in my Bạn Đọc. So, but I still not do it yet. I just thinking it.
Wow, you're still in grade 11 and you already have plans.
Yes.
That's great, but I recommend you write it down so you don't forget. Your mind can be tricky sometimes. It forget even the most important things. So, what about your future career? What do you want to be?
Just like you, I want to be a doctor.
A doctor, huh?
Yes.
You want to study in UHS too?
Yes.
Alright. If you have any questions in the future, feel free to ask me. I'm always open.
So I want to know your feeling. What if you can get into that school? So
If I can't get into UHS, I have a plan B to go to IFL. What I think is if I don't get in this year, I study in IFL and at the same time prepare to take the exam next year. So even if I don't get in this year, next year I will get in.
So do you have any difficulty about how you pay the tuition fee for the school?
Well, I haven't thought about that yet. Right now I'm just focusing on whether I can get in. I'm trying to get the scholarship, positive thinking. I probably won't, but I like to think I can. Yeah, I believe that if you believe in it enough, it will come true.
Yes. So that's all that I want to ask.
So, Regina,
Yes.
do you have any plans to study abroad?
I have it in mind too.
Mm-hmm.
I still thinking if I can do it or not. Because right now I want to improve my English so bad.
Mm-hmm. Your
And-
English is pretty good.
Okay, I really appreciate that. And like study abroad, I want to study in Australia. Yes. But just look at right now, I have something bad in my family that like I don't have enough money to do it, so I just keep it in mind. But I never tell anyone that I want to go abroad.
You can get a scholarship. Some scholarship will sponsor you 100%, and you can go there with full sponsor. Yeah, you don't have to worry about money. Just focus on your ability to get good grades. I've read a few scholarship requirements. Most of them require one if you're a girl. One is to have like really good grades. to get A or B in math. Nope. And to be a leader. So I recommend you participate in a lot of school activities, like be class president or I don't know, lead a project or something, but be social and you are teaching here, right?
Yes,
That's a start. You can put that in your resume as well. It's great that you're taking this step. I'm so proud.
Oh my god. So
So that's all for our question today. And last but not least, we would like to say thank you our guest for joining us
Thank you for
in
having
our
me.
Chit-Chat program, and thank you everyone for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone.